With the St. Louis Rams since 1995, the Edward Jones Dome will be host for our game, which looks to be a good one, between Atlanta and St. Louis. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
And we'll have perfect conditions in the Dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. He'll return it from the 1. Well, get your bowl of popcorn, your favorite beverage, get settled in. We're just about ready for the opening kick. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. Redmond calls for motion left. Counter play. Brought down at the 33. Turner only picks up about a yard there on the counter. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Redmond is lined up under center. 2 tight ends this time. The defense has him surrounded. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
This defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays. Get that ball out of there.
Back to throw. Throws the bullet to the right. Tackled at the 46-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
It's 1st and 10. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. They'll go with the run once again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
And they motion a guy to the right. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. The pass rush got him. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 19. 1st down now and 10 to go. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Fakes the run. And it's knocked down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Bolger looking to pass. Passes it. Leaping catch. That was a pretty nice play.
And the wide receiver saved the quarterback there. Anytime you get a ball up in there, you are in danger of a tip ball, an interception, but good strong hands that time by the wideout.
Bolger will hand it off. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Lining up with 3 wide. He drops back. Looking for a receiver. Completed. And they get him right around the 42-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this in the offseason and during the week practice. He is a physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Jones will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. And they'll down it at the 3. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Setting up play action. And he caught it. And he's out around the 9-yard line. Gain of 6 off play action that time. He's hammered in the backfield. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to, as they're big and they're nasty, but at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
He's dragged down on the play, and the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
Yeah, you could say that. They just did a terrible job picking up the blitz there. And now as a defense, if you see an offense that's really struggling trying to pick up the blitz, what happens? You send it more and more and more. If they don't stop the blitz, it is going to be a long afternoon.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Hall takes it at the 49. He's tackled at the 31. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
He looks to throw on first down. Rifles it to the right. And they get him right around the 20-yard line. 10-yard pickup on the play. Second down, less than a yard to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Jackson gets it on the inside. Brought down around the 17-yard line. That was a pretty nice run to get the first.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 15. They get 1 yard on the play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Sets up the play action. Surveys the field. He brings it in. Touchdown. Pretty good pass for the quarterback on that touchdown toss.
And Tom, that was just perfectly executed there. He got back, he set his feet, he let it go. The timing was impeccable.
And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Big hit there to bring him down. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The Falcons line up with an offset I backfield. Rifles it out there. It's intercepted. And they get him around the 37-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Offset I formation in the backfield. He's looking to throw. He throws it. There for the catch. He's tackled right around the 20-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
First down, looking to throw. He throws on the run. This one falls incomplete. Nice call by the defensive coordinator to send the blitz.
Yeah, nice call and a well-timed blitz. They disguised it well. I don't think the quarterback saw it pre-snap, and it forced him into an incompletion.
Let's get it.
Setting up play action. Catch is made. It'll be first and goal. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Fakes the run. Looks for a man open. Huge pressure by the defense. Interception. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Redmond is lined up under center. Two backs in the I. Atlanta sends a man in motion. Sets up the play action. Short pass to his left. Knocked out about the 13-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Setting up play action. Throws on the run. Brought down right around the 14-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Looks to pass. He needs to get the pass off. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they failed to convert on third down. They line up at the 15. Heenan awaits the snap. Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The offense lines up with three wide receivers. Drops back on first down. Here's the throw, and it's completed. He's tackled at the 42. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Jackson gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the counter play. Bolger is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Straight ahead with a fullback. He fights forward to about the 36. And the draw play to the fullback goes nowhere. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. And they didn't get it. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Jones punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Through the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Nice play fake. Short pass. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Turner gets a nice gain of about 5 yards, and that'll be good for a first down. Nickelback is in on this play. They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down at the 37. The halfback runs for 4 yards. From their own 37-yard line. One man in the backfield. He throws right. Hartsock was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Redmond steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time. The pocket is collapsing. Picked off. He's reversing direction. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Bolger hands it off. No, play fake. He's dropped at the 31. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Short throw to the left. He dropped it. Bennett wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From the 31-yard line. 3 wideouts here. And they're coming after him. Bolger is going to be sacked for a loss. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 14. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Gives it up the gut. And he's hammered at the 22. The draw play to the running back gives them 8, maybe 9 yards. One man in the backfield. They give it to the tailback. There's a flag on the play. And I have a feeling this one.
Holding offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
He took a shot at the 15. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The defense is playing the pass on this play. He throws a bullet out to his left. Tackled at the 25. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He fakes it. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. Sets up the play action. And the tight end is wide open. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Little handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Here we go. 12.
Throws it short. He's tackled at about the 3-yard line. Not much of a gain on that play action pass. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play fake is there for the catch. What a brutal hit. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Brown could make it a 2-score game. Here's the kick. And it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 1. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Hit and drop behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Here's a little draw play. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. 4 yards on that play, and so it'll be third down. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to throw. Strong throw. Tipped away. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
Keenan is the punter. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Hall fields it at the 31. And he's decleated at the 40. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Lining up with 3 wide. Jackson takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. Bolger is under center. Single set backfield this time. Tackle at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up third down. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Jackson is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. And they'll run him again. He's brought down around the 48-yard line. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
First down, looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Knocks it away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
And he will lose yardage on the play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
It's intercepted. Brought down at the 46-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
He goes up high for the catch, and they get him at the 36-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Turner takes the handoff. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. I know this wasn't a big run, but he still did a good job getting the first down.
Nice little one-step move there. That's what Mike Shanahan really loves to see his players do. Make one quick cut, live with it, get your head down, pick up the first down.
Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Hartsock wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Redmond steps to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation this time. Here's the give. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 10. The Falcons come out in bunch formation. Drops back. The pass is away. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Passes to his left. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 26-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
St. Louis sets up in the I. Looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They brought pressure with the blitz, and it worked to perfection.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Setting up play action. Gets the pass away. He makes another catch. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Little handoff. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Not much there. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 39. St. Louis lines up in the offset I this time. Jackson gets the call again. Brought down at the 40. The halfback picks up a yard. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. St. Louis comes out with 2 tight ends. Drops back. Short throw. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. The Rams are lining up to punt it away. Jones is waiting for the snap. Jones punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. And they'll down it at the 3. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
On the ground with a tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. No gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Turner gets another handoff. Cuts back, and he's dropped. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They hand it off again. He's tackled at the 15. Looks like he just made it past the marker on 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's what I think the offensive coordinator is snickering a little bit over there. He probably made a little bit of a defensive call, not wanting to turn the football over in that situation. Instead, they busted out of there for a big 1st down.
He fights forward to around the 16. That run picked up a yard, maybe less. That'll bring up second down. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. On play action. Pass is complete. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped at the 35. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Here's the give. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He looks to throw on first down. He needs to get rid of it. With the catch, and he just got hammered. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Back to pass. Fires it out. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 37. Nice grab on the play. His second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
The defender gets him to the ground. I'm just curious at this point if this defense can even think about getting a stop on the ground.
I think at this point they would settle for a slow them down on the ground. This team offensively now is really starting to assert themselves. Power football is taking over.
Defense is getting pressure. Tackled around the 20-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Turner gets the call, and they get him at the 16. Turner gets around 3 on that halfback draw. 2nd and 7. This is the 13th play of this drive. Hit hard at the 15. Gain of 2.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. Batted away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Bounced off the upright, no good. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And after that miss, the score remains the Falcons nothing, the Rams 10. It's the tailback. And he's drilled at the 25. 3 yards there.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. St. Louis sends a man in motion to the right. Nice play fake. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 40. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Hands it off. He doesn't get back to the line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. Bolgert lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Two minutes to go in the half. It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Back to pass. Throws while on the run. They don't hook up. And that pass really wasn't even that close.
No, it really wasn't, Tom. And you've got to allow the receiver a little flexibility on the ball. You can't try and just drill the thing in there like that. Put some air under it.
Looking to throw. He throws right. Huge hit at the 39-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Jones kicks it away. And did he ever get a hold of this one? He fields the punt at the 20. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. It's intercepted. At the 30. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety's known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled about the 27-yard line. They get 1 yard on the play.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Up the middle with a fullback. And they get him at the 26-yard line. That looks like a 1 yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. Bolgert lines up in the shotgun formation. The Rams will take their first time out of the half. 3rd down now, 7 yards to go. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Back to throw. Gets it off. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 17. They just get enough for the first down.
Pretty gutsy play call that time. Anytime you're in a 3rd and long situation, it is tough to dial up those passes, take a chance trying to pick up a first down. A lot of coaches will just run a draw there. Not this guy. He went for it and got paid off.
Jackson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Bolgert lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Looks to pass. Passes to the end zone. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Norwood from the 2. At the 30. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Back to throw. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. To the 20. Into the end zone for a touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
Lining up for the point after. Up and good. Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 30. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back on first down. Throws to his left. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Robinson gains a handful of yards on that reception. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Redmond is going to be sacked for a loss, and that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
Looking to throw. He throws it. Knocked away. They're really going to have to fight to get back into this one. Our score, the Rams 24, the Falcons nothing. He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Big hit there to bring him down. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes the run. Pass completed. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
They give it to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He needs to make a decision. Can't connect on that one. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they fail to convert on third down. Fourth down. The Rams are lining up to punt it away. Jennings is back deep to receive. Jones will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Jennings fields it at the 22, and they get him around the 30-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Turner is the deep back as they line up in the I. Man in motion. Short throw to the right. He's pushed out right around the 34-yard line. Mahaley gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. Redmond lines up under center. Single backfield. Back to throw. Throws it. Douglas can't make the catch. He just got in there and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Turbo.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Can't hit him. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
He punts it. Hall fields it at the 29. Tackled at the 37. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 37. 1st and 10. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Ready? Ready?
He drops back to pass. There for the reception. He got depleted. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Ready? James, 22 press. James. Let's get off. Ready?
On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 45. Just about 3 yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Ready? Keep coming. Ready?
Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
12. Go right. Goes right. Ready?
He lost yardage on the play. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Ready?
Fullback on the inside give. He's dropped for a loss. He was looking for some room to run there, but there just was nowhere to go.
And sometimes when the offense hands the ball to the fullback, they're just looking for a little change of pace, maybe trying to pop one in there. That time he got popped instead.
Looking for an open man. It's intercepted. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Drops back to pass. Passes on the move. It's picked off. Tackled at the 37. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
And they use motion. Gives it off. Brought down around the 25-yard line.
Steven Jackson's one of those rare combinations of size and strength and speed, a little bit like Larry Johnson, in that he's not afraid to run over you. He's fast enough to run through a defense. He creates big plays. Just a really outstanding talent in the NFL.
And they get him at the 21. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Ready? Toby 32, Toby 32.
They go with the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Ready? Ready? Come on now.
Bolger dropping back. Moves to his right. Brings it in. He's dropped in the open field. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
It's good. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back to pass. He passes short. He's dropped at the 33. Robinson gains about 4 yards there. That'll make it second down. The Falcons set up in the gun. Back to pass. He throws on the run. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Atlanta uses motion. Back to throw. Throws on the run. He didn't get back to the line. They lose a yard there.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
The Rams bring in the nickel package. Redmond hasn't missed yet. With the pass. And it's tipped away. Jenkins was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From their own 42-yard line. Redmond comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Back to throw. And they're coming after him. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 27-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. He looks to throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. And it's picked off. Brought down at the 26-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 19-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Redmond hands it off. And they get him at the 13. Turner does a great job to get free and pick up the first. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Falcons come out in the ace formation. And they use motion. Play action. Goes through his read. This one falls incomplete. He overthrew his target on that last one.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 11. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that makes it third down. The Falcons come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 6. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 3. He got them just what they needed on that fourth down.
Boy, he sure did. And I don't care what you say about quarterbacks and wide receivers. There comes points in a ball game when you have to have a big guy that can do exactly that.
He lost it. Adonijah recovers the loose ball. It really seems like nothing has gone their way.
Well, I guess maybe they're just going to try to get it all out of their system today because nothing has been going right.
The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Makes the grab. And they get him at the 19-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. And with that run, the defense just gave up the first down.
And for a defense in those short yardage situations, more often than not, you're going to give up the first down, but you certainly don't want to allow them to break out the big one.
They'll go with the run once again. Brought down at the 38. Jackson gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Drops back. Flag on the play. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Little handoff. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
St. Louis comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He fakes it. He throws it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Sets up the play action. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Bolger hands it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They got him all bottled up before he could go anywhere.
That looked painful on that one, and we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Sacked! And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
He punts it. He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at the 28-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Turner gets 8 yards on the play. 2 yards away here on second down. 3 wide receivers set. Defense is getting pressure. A great one-handed grab. And he made a great open field tackle. Not much on the pass play, but they got the first down.
And really, as an offense, what you want to try to do is stay on the field as long as possible. As long as your defense is on the bench, that other team's offense is on the bench as well.
Sets up the play action. He throws on the run. Loose football. Hill recovered it. And the defense comes away with another stop.
Yeah, Tom, this is really getting laughable out here. It's one thing to get beat. It's another thing to simply give it away. And right now, they're playing horrible football.
He's dropped around the 43-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Here's the give. What a move. He's hammered in the backfield. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
The Falcons bring in the nickel package. And they use motion. Throws out right. It's completed. And they get him about the 25-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Bolger will look to throw. He throws short. He's tackled around the 15-yard line. He's not afraid of throwing into this secondary.
And this guy's just proof positive that you don't have to have one of those rocket arms to play in the National Football League. As long as you have good accuracy and good timing, you can make winning plays.
They hand it off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. 11 yards out. Atlanta brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Into traffic, and it's picked off. What a shot. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
He drops back. Rockets it out. He's brought down around the 20-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And much more. For more information on premium season tickets,
third and short, and they'll throw for it. Short throw to the right. He's dropped around the 31-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
First down, looking to throw. He finds the tight end in open space from their own 33-yard line. They line up in an I. He drops back. Throws it. It's tipped away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Redmond comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Tackled around the 48-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
There's a play fake. Moves to his right. Gets the throw away. Broken up. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
He's looking to throw. Throws to the middle. Almost picked. Robinson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. And this is the 10th play of the drive. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Redmond is going to be sacked for a loss. It looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's the key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
He punts it. Fielded at the 19. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team is going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Just can't find the range on that one. McMichael was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. They hand it off. He gets to about the 37-yard line. Jackson gets 8 yards on the play. They line up at the 37. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Jones kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. He fields it at the 17. Brought down at the 21. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Back to throw. Throws on the run. And he catches it. And they get him at the 44-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Here's the halfback. Hit and drop behind the line. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete. White was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Looks like they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Nickel package on defense. He drops back. And he gets sacked on fourth down. They'll get the ball here at the 46-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. Second and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line. They'll come out in the I.
Here we go. Ready? Keep coming. Hey, inside. Go.
It's the tailback. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. They line up at the 38. Bolger lines up under center. Single back formation this time. Bolger looking to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
With the hard throw out to his left. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Off his back foot. Malloy gets the pick. And the defense has to be celebrating after that.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
So at the most, he gains a few inches. That brings up 2nd down. Atlanta comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. And they get him right around the 26-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Completed. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
It's the tailback. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Turner picks up a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 45. Redmond is in the gun. 5-wide formation. Looking to throw. Looks down the field. And he caught it. Tackled at the 35. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Redmond hasn't missed yet. He throws left. Still perfect on the drive. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
He makes a move, and he's brought down. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Knocked out of bounds at the 25. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
They picked it off. And the Rams will score again. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
The kick is up. Extra point is good. With under 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of play, the score, the Rams 34, the Falcons nothing. Brought down at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Redmond lines up in the shotgun. 2 tight ends this time. Turner gets it on the draw. He fights forward to about the 33. Turner only picks up about a yard there on the draw play. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Redmond drops to throw. Oh, and they got him. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
Redmond will look to pass with the throw. Incomplete pass this time. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt it away. Heenan to punt. Gets it away cleanly. Hall fields it at the 40. He's dropped at the 50. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gives it off. He's tackled at about the 41. 8-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 42. The Rams come out with the offset I. They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Jackson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd down, half yard, maybe a little less. Ball on the 41-yard line. On play action, throws it short. And it's tipped away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Jones will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Drops back to pass. And they get him there for the sack. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
Rockets it. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 18. 3 wide receiver.
Come on, G. Touch. 48.
Redmond set to go to the air. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 23. Hartsock picks up about 5 yards with the catch. St. Louis looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. So it's 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Keenan kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Hall fields it at the 35. He's dropped around the 50-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Bolger comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Handoff to the right. Brought down at about the 45-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 46. They'll go from the I formation. They tackle him for a loss. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
They give it to the fullback. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. Nice run on that play, but it will still bring up 4th down.
Yeah, but I can't say I totally disagree with that call. You're in a 3rd and long situation. You don't want to turn the ball over there. You make the conservative call, punt it away, and let your defense make some plays.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Redmond takes it back. He throws, catch is made. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Jenkins gains 4 yards on that reception. Out of the gun. Redmond changes the play at the line. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's when you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Back to pass. He throws left. Defender gets his hand on it. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Hall fields it at the 41. Brought down at the 49-yard line. And I'm sure at least one of these teams is happy to see this one in. Our final score, the Rams 34, the Falcons nothing.
Baltimore, Maryland, where close to 69,000 fans have gathered at M&T Bank Stadium in anticipation of a great game between Atlanta and Baltimore. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Taken from the 3-yard line. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
Redmond steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Watch the switch.
Tackled right around the 30-yard line. A couple of yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Turner takes the handoff. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He'll get the call again. He doesn't get back to the line. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Gets it away cleanly. Figures fields it at the 26. He's dropped at about the 31. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
They'll throw on first down. Defense closing in. Bats it away. Mason was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 32. Out of the gun.
Right. Green 88. Right. Green 88.
He's dropped for a loss. Fullback had nowhere to go on that.
It's not very often you see a fullback get tackled for a loss. Usually those are pretty direct route runs, so let's give the defense some credit. They got the penetration and made the play.
48. 48. Come on, lock him down. Let's go left.
Back to throw. He needs to get rid of it, and it's completed. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
He punts it. Jennings takes it at the 25. Tackled around the 37-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
They'll throw on first down. Not much time to throw. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
They hand it off. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Didn't get much, and that makes it third down. The Ravens bring in the nickel package. Looks to pass. Passes to his left. He couldn't hang on to it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. He'll take it from the 18. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Gives to the back. And they get him at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 21. Flacco steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in an I this time. Feeds it to the back. What a hit! He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Polk will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Jennings fields it at the 34. Tackled at midfield. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Turner on the handoff. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. They line up in the I formation. Turner gets the ball left side. It appears that we have a flag on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
He drops back to pass. Drops the sure pick. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Hartsock in motion. Drops back. Gets the ball away. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll take over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Flacco steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Flacco will hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Flacco takes it back. Scans the field. He throws it. Malloy gets the pick. Inside the 30. He's dropped about the 27-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
1st down, looking to throw. He throws on the run. Landry catches it, interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
McGahee lines up as the deep back, I formation. Little handoff. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. 3 yards there.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hold on. We're talking about brilliant.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at the 30. And he picks up about 4, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Baltimore comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Scatter.
He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 43. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He fakes it. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Goes through his read. Washington knocks it away. Robinson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Turner lines up as the single back. Throws it short. It falls incomplete. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. 3rd down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39. Redmond is in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time.
Blue 45. Scatter. Let's go. Wide.
Drops back to pass. With the pass. Robinson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So, it's 4th down. The Falcons ready to punt this one away. Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Flacco comes to the line under center. Single backfield this time. Inside handoff. Cuts back, and he's dropped. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That brings up 2nd down. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Atlanta brings in the nickel here. He drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Steps out at the 28-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Pass to the middle. It's picked off. Tackled at the 30. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
From the 30-yard line. 3 wide receivers set.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Gives to the back. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Back to throw. Gets the throw off. And it's picked off. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
Fakes the run. He's got room to run. He's brought down at the 33. They get 6 there.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
McGahee is the single setback.
Switch. Blue 45. Watch your ball. Right. Kodiak. Hey, watch the screen.
He drops back to pass. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
McGahee gets the carry. Brought down at the 48-yard line. McGahee gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 48. Flacco steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends this time. Gives it off. And they get him at the 45. About 7 yards there. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Baltimore is going with the offset eye backfield. Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 45. He got what he could, and it wasn't much, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Ravens line up in an I formation.
Come on, man. Tiger. Don't nothing change. Leo.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Is there for the catch. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
And they'll run him again. The defender gets him to the ground. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they use motion. Flacco is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Flacco gets sacked. It seems to me they're having a tough time picking up their blocks.
Something went wrong on that play. You know, you have the quarterback who makes line calls, then you have the center who may adjust the line calls. Just watching that protection, I think something went wrong in the communication between the quarterback or the center. Somebody, that was a mistake.
He's brought down at the 35. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Turner on the handoff. Tackled around the 21-yard line. They picked up a yard.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He'll get it again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Redmond takes it back. Looks for a man open. Makes the catch. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Pass is complete, and they get him at the 45. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They'll give it off here. And he will lose yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
And that's the end of the first quarter. No score after one. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Play action. Dumps it out right. Fumble. And that was a little bit of luck on that carry.
I wish a few more of my fumbles would have bounced out of bounds. What a lucky break that was.
The Falcons come out in the ace formation. He's under a heavy rush. McAllister knocks it away. That incompletion will bring up second down. They line up at the 30. Atlanta comes out with an I formation. He's brought down around the 30-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. They'll line it up again on third down. Dime backs in for this play. Redmond back to throw. He needs to get the pass off with the catch. He's tackled at the 25. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. Drilled at the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Back to pass. Goes through his reads. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That one goes for a loss of about 5.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Here we go. Let's go. Liz. We got close left.
Back to throw. Guns it out. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
And they motion a guy to the right. Flacco has completed every pass on this drive. Guns it right. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Drops back on first down. Throws it out. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. The coverage opened up on the left side of the field, and he took advantage.
You could see that he was more concerned about the pressure coming from the left side. His eyes stayed focused to that side, and he was able to get the completion down the field.
Let's get off this field, man. Roll it left.
Wilcox is the motion man.
Charlotte, close left.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 17. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Play action. Scans the field. The quarterback is dropped. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback?
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Stay right. Alert, Marcus!
Drops back. And he's depleted at the 33-yard line. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He rolls right. And he goes down.
Well, you got to think field goal in this situation, tie it up.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Atlanta sends a man in motion. The defense has him surrounded. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 22. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
From the 22-yard line, Flacco is lined up under center. 3 receivers split out.
Green 88. Green 88. Oh, screen. Hey, watch the screen. Hey, watch the sideline. Watch the switch.
Play action. Huge pressure by the defense. And he's out at the 1. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Back to pass. He scrambles away. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Let's see if they try to hammer it in here.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. 48.
Looking for a receiver. End zone. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger. Over top.
Fakes to the back. Passes. End zone. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. From the 7. They get him at the 24-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. First down, looking to throw. Passes to his left. Knocked loose. Turner wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 24. Redmond is under center. 3 wide formation. Turner gets the ball. He fights forward to about the 26. Turner gains about 2 yards on the run. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on their own 26. Redmond lines up under center. 3 wide receivers this time. Drops back. Rifles it to the left. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Ravens have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Keenan punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Figures fields it at the 29. He's down the sideline. Huge hit. What happened to the coverage on that one, Chris?
You know, they just completely misjudged his speed on that one. It looked like they had him contained, but he made a nice move, broke free of the coverage. Just a couple more steps, and he was gone.
Friday. Who's left? Reload.
They'll throw on first down. He rolls out to the right. He throws left. Pass completed. He's dropped around the 22-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Hands it to the back. He left the defender grabbing air. McGahee comes away with around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. They're packed in tight on the line. Flacco sends a man in motion. McGahee will run it again. And he dropped him in the open field. The halfback picks up a yard. From the 16-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They go with the run. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Kick is up. It's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Here's the kick. Taken from the 10. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Redmond comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends. They hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Throws on the run. Batted away. Robinson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Third down now. They'll need 11. Ball on the 31-yard line. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 40. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Figures will be the return man. He punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. He took a shot at the 35. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Blue 45. Left. Let's go now. Let's go.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. He steps out at the 37. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Handoff on the draw. Hit hard at the 41-yard line. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Flacco set to go to the air. Moves to his right. They get to him. Flacco couldn't escape the pressure and got dropped for a loss on that play. Jennings is the return man. Poe kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Tackled at the 37. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Tennessee.
Play fake. There for the reception. Brought down around the 48-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
Inside give. He fights forward to about the 49. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 49. Redmond is under center. Single backfield this time.
Zebra.
Redmond back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Brings it in. And they get him around the 44-yard line. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
2 tight end formation this time.
Let's go get it.
Again with the carry. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Redmond comes to the line under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Little handoff. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Turner gets about 4 yards on the play. Here's the 8th play of this series. Atlanta lines up in the offset eye this time. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. He is hit hard on the play. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Kicks it. Got plenty of distance. He's got it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
He kicks it. It's fielded at the 2. At the 30. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Single set backfield. Looks to pass. Throws it short. Comes down with it. The completion goes for negative yardage, loss of 2.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Flacco will look to pass. Surveys the field. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Fargo.
Back to throw. Fires it right. Makes the grab. He was looking to the right the whole time, finding his man for a pretty good gain.
So many times in offenses now, we see them reading only one half of the field. That time he stayed off to his right side, went through the progressions, and found the open guy.
Let's go, G.
Looks to pass. He throws left. It's completed. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Pass is complete for 4 yards, and that'll be a first down.
Playing quarterback's just like playing golf. Sometimes you get in a rhythm, and right now this quarterback is getting hot.
Drops back on first down. Defense closing in. He's brought down at about the 21. Nice little play there.
Pretty read that time by the quarterback. He knew they were coming with the blitz. He knew where the single coverage was, and he made them pay for it.
Sets up the play action. Dumps it out left. Out of bounds at the 19. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
McGahee on the draw. Tackled at about the 17-yard line. McGahee gains around 2 yards there on the delay. And this is play number 8 on this drive. McGahee is the deep back as they line up in the I. Little handoff. And they didn't get it. And they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Set down. The kick is up. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick from the 8-yard line. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Drops back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his right. Knocked out of bounds about the 25-yard line. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Looks to pass. Throws short. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
He needs to get the pass off. Turner wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 39. Redmond steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Redmond dropping back. He needs to get rid of it. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Redmond comes up to the line, 3 wide receivers split out wide. Redmond drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. Excellent open field tackle. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. It's incomplete. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 13-6. He kicks it. Figures from the 5. Runs over tacklers. Gets away from the defender. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Come on. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Sets up the play action. Picked off. Inside the 30. To the 20. And they get him at the 15. The defense looks like they're running a pick drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
Dumps it out right. Falls incomplete. Milner was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They line up at the 15. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Redmond sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to pass. He'll try the end zone. just clanked right off his hand. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Drops back, throws right, and he catches it. Great open field tackle. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Fullback handoff. Brought down just outside the goal line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. Offset I formation in the backfield. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. Redmond can't get the ball away and goes down hard. So it's 3rd down with the offense only 4 yards away from knotting this game up.
Big play, D. Tiger.
He wasn't set when he threw. That was just a well-executed pass right there.
Well, as a receiver, you're going to get banged around a little bit down here on the goal line, but this is a big, stout guy with good, strong hands, and that was a nice catch.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 6. Drilled at the 29-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Baltimore is going with the offset I backfield. They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 32-yard line, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. One man in the backfield. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Regular. Now let's see what they got.
Setting up play action. Throws it short. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Wilcox caught that one for a gain of 7. He's looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Completed. Tackled at about the 35-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Jennings takes it at the 21. He's only able to muster a few yards out of the return.
Yeah, that's not the most impressive return I've ever seen, but at least he didn't lose any yardage. He didn't fumble the football. At least your punt return man's not getting you beat in this game.
Turner on the inside handoff. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Turner gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He's looking to throw, and they're coming after him. And he's out at the 31. So that's a gain of about 5. Atlanta comes out with 2 tight ends. And it looks short from up here. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets it away cleanly. Figures fields it at the 27. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
The halfback with the carry. He makes a move, and he's brought down. 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 2.
They line up at the 33. They'll come out in the eye.
Come on, let's go. Scatter.
Passes. It just slips out of his hand.
Pass incomplete.
That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Nickelback is in on this play. Man in motion. Drops back to pass. He steps up, and he caught it. And they get him at the 44-yard line. On 3rd and long, they get the 1st down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a 1st down, I don't care how close it is still 1st and 10.
Nice play fake. All kinds of pressure. There for the catch. Brought down around the 35-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
From the 35-yard line, Flacco comes to the line under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He gets another carry. He makes his way to about the 28. McGahee gains 8 yards on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 28. One-man backfield. Short throw to the left. It'll be 1st and goal. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They'll set up inside the 5. Ball on the 5. Flacco lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Play fake. Tries for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Great effort to come down with that one.
Yeah, that really is not an easy catch right there, but boy, did he sure make it look like it was.
And here's the extra point. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Norwood has it at the 5. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. The Falcons go with the I formation. Back to pass. Throws while on the run. Roll, intercepts it. Down the sideline. He's dropped at about the 9-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
On play action, looks for a man open, and they drop him for the sack. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one.
Well, that's sack number 2 for him. There's no question now. You've got to change your game plan. You're not getting it done with one-on-one blocking. Have to give some help. Have to get the quarterback feeling a little more confident back there.
Dropped behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. The pass rush got him. This guy has made a living out of getting to the quarterback in this game, and that couldn't have come at a better time. It will now be 4th down. Stover could put them up by 2 scores. And it splits the uprights. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. Brought down at the 30. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
Hard count. Quick game, 44
They'll throw on 1st down. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And they get him at the 29-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at about the 21. A 7-yard run by the running back. Flacco lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Feeds it to the back. And he's drilled at the 10.
There were so many teams that didn't want to draft Willis McGahee because of that knee injury he had in college. But you can really see now that he's been in the league a couple of years. He has all of his speed, all of his explosiveness back. This guy has become so special running the football in the league.
They tackle him for a loss. Solid hit with a safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Huge pressure by the defense. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
He drops back to pass. To the end zone. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's the kick. Norwood takes it at the 4. They get him at the 32-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Atlanta sets up in the eye.
You got the wheel. Blue 45. We get ready to play some D, baby. We got to play.
Redmond with the give. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
They line up in an eye. Throws out to the left. He's brought down at the 42. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Let's go, let's go.
Again, he'll get the call. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Drops back to pass. He throws right. Catch is made. He's pushed out at the 42. That's a 3-yard gain.
Always a dangerous play when you get a wide receiver in the open field against man coverage, but that time the defense was there and made a nice open field tackle.
He throws it. He catches another. And he's hammered at the 50. Pickup of about 8.
Gain of 8.
4th down. The Falcons line up to punt. Baltimore looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 24. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Ravens line up in an I formation. He looks to throw on 1st down. He needs to make a decision, and the tight end is wide open. And they get him at the 34-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He's dropped right around the 34-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. The Ravens line up with 2 tight ends.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
The pocket is collapsing, and it's completed. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
He drops back to pass. Fires it left. And it's knocked loose. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Koch is the punter. Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 17. 1st and 10. Turner gets the ball. And they get him around the 18-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. The Falcons go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Can't connect on the pass. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
He drops back. He throws on the run. And he just got hammered. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at the 38. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Gain of 5.
They line up at the 38. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. He'll get the call again. He fights forward to about the 40. They picked up a yard.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
They go with the run. Brought down behind the line. They denied him the first down on that run.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a third down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
Punts it. Figures takes it at the 21. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Touch. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 34-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Ravens 26, the Falcons 13. So, second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Base. Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6. Tiger.
On play action, surveys the field. He leaps. It's caught. How about that tackle?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
He's tackled at the 44-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less, from their own 44-yard line.
We're talking about bring it.
Only one man back.
Come on. Keep coming. Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45.
Nice play fake. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. What's the call?
McGahee on the inside handoff. What a hit at the 44. Loss of 1 there for the halfback.
Boy, a shot like that, not only does it play well on television today, but tomorrow in that defensive film room, it's going to be even better.
The halfback with the carry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Passes left. Irons has the pick. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
He fakes it, and the defender intercepts it. Brought down at the 45, and he gets another one. That makes 2 on the game.
You know, it's so hard for a quarterback because his reads will take him to a certain side of the field, but if that one player who keeps picking you off is on that certain side of the field, now confusion starts to set in.
He's dropped at the 44-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. They come out with 4 wideouts.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Is there for the catch. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Inside handoff. Brought down at the 27. They get 3 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. Makes the catch. He's dropped in the open field. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Drops back to pass. Flips it out short. And he should have had that one. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Kick is up. And he makes it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. The kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. Brought down at the 34-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Turner takes the give. He's tackled at the 37, and he picks up about 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. 1 man in the backfield. Fakes to the back. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 47-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Drops back on 1st down. With the catch. And the last man gets him. How about that completion?
Boy, did that quarterback stand in there firm that time. He knew the pressure was coming. He knew he was going to get hit. He didn't care. Took advantage for a big play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Falcons come out with the offset eye. Play action. Makes the reception. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Looking for an open man, and he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Passes to the end zone. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. 3 wide receivers set.
Hey, come on. Green 88. Green 88. Close, open right.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Knocked out at the 4.
Conversion failed.
Let's go now.
He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 20. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. Only one man back. Here's a little draw play. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. McGahee gets around 3 on that halfback draw.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Brings this one in. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
Hey, let's go, baby. Liz.
He'll get it again. Brought down at the 35. And that's a gain of about 8. 1st down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Turbo. Move up. Green 88. Hey, never quit, Green 88.
On play action. Gets rid of the ball. How can you drop that? Smith was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Please join us down at field level after the game for the official.
Baltimore lines up in the offset eye this time.
All ages.
They motion to the right.
Scatter.
He drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Clayton picks up 7 yards with that catch. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Only one man back.
Blue 45. Come on now. Game 22 press. Game. Tom Miller hook. Go, baby.
Passes it deep to the left side. It's caught. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle. Nice play there to pick up the 1st down.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
5 DBs on the field. The Ravens put a man in motion to the left. They'll throw on 1st down. And he catches another. Tackled right around the 8-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 7. They get 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Let's go get it, baby. Over top, 2 straight.
Play fake. Dumps it out right. And he's knocked out around the 3-yard line. Gain of 4 on that play action pass. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. The Ravens come out with the offset eye. Hands it to the back. Tackled right around the 2-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. From the 8-yard line. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Turner gets it on the inside. And they get him at the 29-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
That was not a good throw at all.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
High formation here. Drops back. Throws on the run. And the pass is incomplete. 4th down. The Falcons ready to punt this one away. The defense looks like they're going to send in the cavalry on this one. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Figures fields it at the 24. Brought down at the 47-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Gets the pass away. Oh, and he drops it. What a play by the defenders.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Flacco comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Looks to pass. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He dropped it. Clayton was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 47. 6 DBs in the lineup.
Blue 45. Let's go. Keep playing. Blue 45. Overwatch, red man. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled around the 49-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He punts it. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Here's the give. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line. Redmond is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Blue 45. Zebra.
Drops back to pass. Passes it out. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He steps out at the 47-yard line. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down and medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
He rolls right, tipped it away, and it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Looking to throw. Strong throw. Brought down at the 38. That's a great fourth down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on fourth down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first three downs. Let's see what they can do here.
Drops back on first down. No one can come up with it. Looked like he put a little too much on that one.
Boy, that one was shot in there, too. I'm not sure anybody could have caught that one anyway. That thing just never came down.
The Falcons line up with 3 wide. Looks to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Atlanta lines up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Tipped away. Milner was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. And they'll keep the offense out there on fourth down. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Looking to throw. Moves forward. Defender tips it away. The offense will start at the 38. The defense lines up in the nickel. Fakes the run. Pass completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 37. Loses a yard on that completion.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Fargo. Tiger. Blue 45. Hey, watch the sideline. Left 21. Get him back. Let's go. Get your hands up front. Gotcha. Watch the out. Freeze it. All out blitz. 374 back there. Right. Reload. Play it. Stand your left.
Makes the short throw. He's dropped around the 46-yard line. Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
Other side. Toby 32. No. We're talking about bringing.
Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
And the defense has a heavy rush. And the pass is knocked away. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. They come out in a goal line set. Flacco gives it up the middle. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. McGahee gains 7 yards on that play. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Straight ahead with a fullback. Dropped behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know. I don't see any way in the world they're going to be able to pull this one out. I mean, maybe if they had a little more time, then possibly, but this is going to take a couple of miraculous plays if they're going to pull this one out.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. He's brought down at the 22, a pickup of about 7. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. The Falcons changing their play at the line. Back to throw. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Hands it to the back. They didn't get it. They'll take over at the 26-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. They line up at the 28. The Ravens come out with the offset I. He's tackled at the 23-yard line, 5 yards, and so it'll be third down. It's third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Little handoff. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Ravens 32, the Falcons 19.